The biggest antagonist to homosexuality is religion, specifically the Abrahamic religions. Homosexuality is condemned in the Torah, the Bible in both the Old and New Testament, the Quran, and in hadiths. In all these places, homosexuality is deemed as unnatural, against God's design, and worthy of death. In Judaism, it's fairly complicated to make this conviction, so much so that it really doesn't happen. And in Christianity, the death penalty is pretty much revoked, but Islamic states aren't quite so kind. In these religious texts, homosexuality is shown to be purely the result of sexual perversion. This implies two things: that everyone is inherently heterosexual, and that homosexuality is a choice, and as such, it can change. And when we look at it this way, this point of view can be tested with science. There is a form of psychotherapy called conversion therapy. The goal of conversion therapy is to change people's sexual orientation from homosexual to heterosexual. These attempts fall flat on their face. In fact, there is not a single shred of valid scientific evidence that sexual orientation can be changed. In fact, attempts to change sexual orientations is actually psychologically harmful to the subjects. This is exactly how it would not be if such acts were purely the result of sexual perversion. And as such, these religious views are not consistent with reality. That means if God exists, God made them that way, and He made it so that it wouldn't change. And we have no reason to believe that such actions are unnatural. In fact, we observe homosexual behaviors in lots and lots of non-human animals, and they do this by God's design to those who believe in God. Anyways, remember, it's not unreasonable to be religious, but I do want you to evaluate claims that are made. Goodbye.